Hey folks, I'm going to give you a whirlwind tour of administering the StudentFocus application. The first thing we need to do is create an account. So we go to app.elbrus.com, we get the login screen. There's a small link here to create an account, and we'll click that. And then when we get there, we're going to just enter our email, our desired password, and the name of our first customer. Once we've done that, we're going to have to create an activity. After account creation or login, you come to your main dashboard where you see your customers, and we can pick one, and then we can create a new activity for that customer. So we go ahead and do that. Every activity applies to a certain network scope, so we're going to define that. Depending on the network vendor of your underlay network, you'll be defining either a VLAN or an SSID or some sort of attribute here. It'll step you through it. Now we just need to define what type of activity we want. So we go ahead and pick the General tab, and then we pick the Learning Activity type because we're doing an education application. We're also going to give it an icon and a name. For a learning application, we need to define the student, teachers, and courses. So let's go ahead and click the Education tab. You can see that we've got courses, teachers, and students. I'm just going to go ahead and click Create Course, and I'm going to, all the course is you give it a name and that's it. And I'm going to create 3 of these. Next, we'll create teachers. So we pick the teacher tab, we give a teacher a name and an email address, and then an automatic username is created for them. You can change it if you want. And then what we do is we select the courses that that teacher will be teaching this semester. So we'll go ahead and create another teacher here. Whoops, okay, so here's an email. I sent this to myself just to show it to you. This is an email your teacher would receive. It's got their username, password, and other information. Let's just finish up the other teacher. Okay, let's go ahead and create some students. We'll click the Student tab and click Create Student. Student consists of a student name, an email, a username is created for them. Again, you can change that if you want. And then you select the courses that that student will be taking. We'll just create another student here and be done with it. Once we've finished configuration, we want to actually test our teacher portal. We'll just click in the upper left corner on our customer. You can see that our activity has been created. We're going to pick the Share Teacher Portal, which brings up an email, and in that email it's got a URL that we want to grab. Normally you would send that email to your teachers. Okay, so let's open an incognito window. We're doing this because we don't want any conflict between the credentials for the administrator and the credentials for the teacher. So we'll go ahead and enter the credentials for the teacher. The first time a teacher logs in, they get a little tutorial. We're just going to skip through that really quickly. And then we're going to get to this screen, which is the teacher portal screen. We're going to select the different courses and make sure the students in those courses match what we set up. Thanks very much for watching this whirlwind tour.